Hey, what's up? This is my review of the Hitachi NT 1850DE, the 18 gauge brad nailer, the new cordless that they just come out with. I like that it's brushless. It's got the easy clear access front. Everything on it works pretty good. I like the fact that it has a light down underneath there whenever you turn it on. It's got a lockout switch that you can turn off and on. I kind of like that too. Got the small battery, the good belt hook. It's not too heavy considering that it is cordless. Let's see, what came with it was the nailer, one battery, the small framed 3 amp hour 18 volt battery, and the charger, and then a pair of safety glasses and a carrying bag. It doesn't fit the carrying bag very well. I kind of personally would have preferred a hard case box, but other than that, it does the job just fine. Let's see, I've just got done trimming out an apartment with it for the first time, and overall, I really like it. I don't know what took me so long to buy a cordless. It just hammers them home real good. The only cons that I could come up with is, of course, that it is big and it's very wide. So if you've got some tight spots that you're going to be working into, you better get your pneumatic out. It does kind of finagle a little bit to get into the corners. But it drives them deep enough that you really, I think I had to set maybe 5 or 6, something like that, in a corner. Other complaint, or my little drawback, but it's very minor, is that the adjustment for the depth, it still drives them home way deep, even though I have it adjusted out all the way. And it's not that big of a deal though, because the blade coming out, it creates a very small hole, and I don't know if you can see it, but it leaves a very small hole, and it's not noticeable, not as noticeable as my pneumatic that I have. Let's see, let's kick her on here. And I never have been a big fan of bump hit, but this one here does a really good job. I really like it. And there's that light, and it stays on the entire time that it's on. The one other thing that has this little plastic or / rubber guard that goes over the trigger mechanism here. You can take it off and on. I'd say leave it on, but you got to pay attention whenever you're moving it around and dragging it on carpet, because I've almost pulled it off a couple of times whenever I was going to pick it up, or I was moving from one wall to another. But just a little example, just hitting it one time and then switching over, it's just as easy as pressing the one button down here, and it makes that light flash. That means that it's ready for hitting with the bump. Just like that. Shows the little fuel gauge there, and off and on, and it says it'll go off automatically if it sits idle for 30 minutes. It does have this option, or not an option, but a feature that if you depress it and you wait longer than 2 seconds, it doesn't fire. It has to be immediate, or within that 2 second range. And it took me a couple of times to get that figured out, that's what was going on. But overall, Hitachi, I'm very impressed. I'm a Makita guy, and I've been looking at all the brands of cordless nailers for quite a while, and Lowe's brought this in, and I had a coupon and got a good percentage off of it, and big time impressed. So high five, Hitachi. So hopefully they keep up the good work, and hopefully this will last me a long time. I like the fact too that the it itself has a limited lifetime warranty on the tool itself. So that's very interesting, and see how that works. But anyway, hope that's good. Everybody take care. Thanks.